Hello everybody, it's me Chris at Prime for our Friday 4 o'clock tea time stroke chat as we normally do. Last week I showed you the new Mark II Hybrid Sparring Training Gloves that we do. I didn't really go into depth with it because we're doing a comparison with the Hit and Move, which are more like our older original hybrid glove. This is way more technology advanced than they are. We've improved it, and this is what you're going to get for the money. And I still haven't got the lace-up ones to show you. Just to go to show, even though if you do have the best factories working for you, reliability is always going to be an issue. So we're still waiting on them next few days being dropped off. When they do come, I will show you them, and I'm going to show you some other differences next week on different gloves. But here we go anyway. Now, as I showed you last week, this is our new Hybrid Velcro glove, which we were asked to do, which has the best Velcro you can find, as you can see. Velcro strap, substantial, nice and thick. This is a 16 ounce. We have the 16 ounce label on as normal, and all our gloves are stamped across the grip bar as well. They do have our logo lining on them. What you get for your money, we charge £140 a pair for these. They weigh bang on what they're supposed to weigh. They're a comfortable glove once you put it on, and they fit lovely. Plenty of room for hand wrapping in there. The way we're doing it, we've seen everybody doing fancy magnetic lift up boxes and stuff like that. It's just a waste of money, because we supply 99% of our customers are boxers. They want to use the gloves every day or every other day. The box just gets shoved or thrown out, so why would we pay whatever extra per fancy box, add the cost onto a customer, and then for you just to throw it away because it's in the way or never be used again, unless you collect them. But you know, it's not what we really about, is it? So these will come in just a plain cardboard box. What you'll get when you open the box, it'll have our logo on, etc. But it's just a cardboard box. This one's a bit smudged, apologies, and it'll say on the box model Hybrid V for Velcro, size 14 ounce, colour green. Now obviously in the box they'll come like this. Now in the box with the Velcro one, you'll get a pair of matching hand wraps, or as close to as possible, the original Mexican stroke stretch hand wraps, not copies like everybody else does. We did the first one, and unlike anybody else, you get a care package with it. The price of the gloves is still the same price, £140, no extra cost. The care package, now I'll show you what you get. Obviously there's your hand wraps to go with the glove. You get a little bag. In that bag is a microfiber cloth, some leather cleaner in a little spray bottle, and some deodorant, the bamboo one, which we think is the best. You might not get a choice of what flavour or what the scent is, but that's to keep your gloves nice and fresh. Nobody else is doing this at the minute. Watch them all copy. So it'll come in a little bag like this, and this in the box with your gloves, at no extra cost. The gloves have always been £140. This is free. We're not adding it onto the customer like everybody else does. So you're getting, for me, the best quality gloves in the world, half the price of what other people are charging you, and free gifts in it. Now we'll do the same again with the lace-up version, but you'll get this plus the straps, lace to Velcro straps. The lace versions will be slightly dearer, only because they cost us more to make than the Velcro one. But there ain't going to be a big difference. Plus, you'll see the difference in the, once the lace up version comes, you'll see they're not identical to these colourways, but they are makeup ways. Okay, so it's the same. Like a few years ago, I spoke to Simon at Fit to Box. He's a good friend, a good man. We were talking, and I said about the blank wrist on the sparring gloves and the lace ups, and he said, "Have you nothing on there?" I went, "No." I said, "What? The Mexicans have the 3 lumps. That's a Mexican glove. This is the Mexican glove. Fly Sports have the X, which is a bit of a copy of the lace track from Rival, but you have it slightly off centre, etc. I didn't want it like anybody else's, so we left it plain. I said, you watch, everybody will copy." And what's happened? Everybody's leaving that bit plain now. So expect to see care packages with expensive gloves soon. But like we said, now since these came out last week, we've sold a few pairs already. Obviously a lot of people were waiting for them. Those people who've bought them have come back and told us it's the best glove they have ever had. I'll get videos off those people to prove I'm not just talking crap. I had one regular customer, he'd bought these, he's had the Hit and Move, he's had the Rival Guerrero, he's had everything similar that's like a hybrid kind of glove, and he says this is the most protective, most comfortable, and by far the cheapest, best value for money that he's ever had of that kind of glove. So, rave reviews. Most other people are just selling you PU basic gloves for more than we're charging for this top of the range glove. So please phone me, tell me what you think of it once you've bought them. In no way copied by anybody else's. We're the first to do everything as usual. And like I say, this Velcro glove comes in 14, 16. We do have some 18s and 20s as well, for people who prefer the bigger gloves or the bigger fellas. They all come with this care package. Like I say, look after your gloves and they'll look after you. They'll last you a lot longer if you clean them properly with the proper leather cleaner. Keep them smelling nice, let them air out. So everything comes included, and like I say, with the lace up, you will get the lace to Velcro straps as well. They'll come in the box. So we're not gonna, I mean, I actually seen another company doing the fancy box with fight gloves. Now, when you see the professional boxers turning up at a show, the whip who provides the gloves will have a big duffel bag full of maybe 10 sets of 10s and 10 sets of 8-ounce gloves, and he passes them through to all the boxers on the show. He'll give them the right sizes, that's his job. Some of the boxers who are sponsored by other companies, or they prefer to wear other companies' gloves, they will turn up with their own gloves. Now they have to have a couple of pairs, their own pair, to be inspected by the whip to say they are approved and safe. You'll have a spare pair and a pair for the opponents to offer them as well. So if they're going to buy these gloves like Leone and that, they come in a big fancy box. Or Empire, I think they've started doing it now. Is he going to walk in with his kit bag, you know, his shorts over his shoulder, and 3 big boxes of gloves, you know, one for him, one for the opponents and one for the board? I don't think so. It's just a waste of money that's going to get added onto the customer's cost. So you can throw that box away when you finish with it. As soon as you get it open it, enjoy opening your package like I do. It's like Christmas every time I get a parcel, isn't it? And then you can throw the box away. What's the point? So that's the way we're doing it. We've never been fancy in packaging. Why? The reason we're doing it in a box is obviously if you put it in a postal bag, you know, this might get broken or it might burst the bag, so you end up losing out. So that's one reason why we're doing that. Like I say, at no extra cost, this comes to you with the gloves. So far I'm being told these are the best gloves anybody's ever seen of any kind, the best ones they want. It's made my day. I didn't think people would like them so much. I knew they'd like them, don't get me wrong, but they've come with such a big approval of people who've bought them already. They've gone out all over the world as soon as we've got them. Like I say, people were waiting for them. Regular customers took them straight away. I hope the lace-up ones, when they come, go out just as quick. And you ain't getting ripped off. You're getting the best ever value for money. Now I can do this. I can do this with this program as well. If more of you like, subscribe and send us on to other people. The more followers we get, the more freedom it gives me to bring better videos to you, and it'll also help in the R&D with our gloves and headgear, etc., because I can bring people on and they can tell you exactly what they feel about the gloves themselves, rather than just listening to me being, as some people say, biased, when I'm not particularly, because I like other people's stuff as well, as you've seen. So don't forget to do all the like and subscribe stuff. But if you're looking for a good top of the range pair of gloves at a minimum cost, give us a shout for these. You will not get a better value for money, a better glove. I mean, we know, everybody knows, the club glove for the price is a quarter of what everybody else charges. You're getting value for money for that. Same with the lace up. It's half what everybody else is charging. Same with our fight gloves. They're approved fight gloves. They go out all over the world. They're far superior to what anybody else is using. This is the feedback we're getting from boxers, professional boxers, keep fit people, glove collectors. So please get onto it. Don't just like and watch our programs. Buy the gear. I know many of you do anyway. And those who have never been let down by us yet, have they? So, hope you like this one for a little bit different. Next week we're going to do another comparison, and I'll see you next week.